What's up? How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. Welcome back to more MLB Road to the Show. Number 29, as I am with the Texas Rangers, and also I'm trying out as a switch hitter. Something I figure I'd give a little try. And I'm using Ben Zobrist's batting stance as well, in case you don't know what it is.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we
We're
draw
facing
nearer to the
Minnesota
first pitch
Twins.
of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 29 is in the glow. And Ike, yes, he's an emerging talent, but he isn't usually regarded as one of the bright young stars, yet he has been setting the world on fire lately.
Yeah, he's been really good, and it's been a little bit of a pleasant surprise for this club and its fans as well. He's a good-looking young player, but most don't consider him to be one of the future stars in this league. At least not yet, but if he keeps playing like this, he'll make a name for himself real quick. But regardless, I'm excited to watch him play in this one. It's always fun to see a guy play that's on a tear like this.
Okay, we're looking
You
forward
see my
to this
numbers
one.
that I have put up so
First
far.
pitch on the show
7 numbers and
coming
22
up
RBIs.
next.
Great batting average of 361. I made the All-Star team, and I'm sorry I did not do a
MLB
video of it.
is on the air as we come
There's
at
our
you
record.
this evening from
Doing pretty
Globe
well.
Life Park in Arlington.
I haven't checked the standings
Game
recently,
1 here
but
in the month of August
I'll check out
between the Minnesota
standings soon.
Twins
The
and
American
the
League
Texas
West.
Rangers.
I did request a trade, even though I was an All-Star, but they did not trade me.
And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's
And I'm in the
starting
cleanup
lineup
spot
here for the
as well.
opener.
I was at shortstop, and Elvis Andrus was DHing. So now I'm decided to move to third base to the hot corner.
And
Derek
briefly,
Holland
let's take a look at the
on the
two
mound
starting pitchers
against Ricky
who get the
Nolasco.
assignment here.
All right, let's play ball.
Number 29 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
I imported this character from MLB 14, and this is still MLB 15, the show.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
And I think I entitled this video, well, I hope the video is all right. I hope it's not like the wrong one, you know. Come on, Nolasco. Lolo.
Lately, they're in
Play
a
in
bit
my
of a
wheelhouse.
holding pattern, but it could be ready to break out right here.
All right.
Hitters count 2-0. 3.
Oh, wow, all right.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this
Interesting
guy.
right there. Thought that would be a strike.
Here it comes.
All right, don't think I'm going to swing.
And no
all right.
doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
See if I can get a home run batting left-handed.
3-1 coming.
See if I can.
Now a hard
Up
hit
the
ball
middle.
back up the middle.
All right, good hit,
Gonna
good hit.
scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
All right.
Shin-Soo Choo will step in now.
Been taking a little bit of a break from the
Here's the first offering.
MLB
It's
16
the outside
show,
corner,
or MLB
strike
16
one.
the show.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one,
MLB the
it's
show
gonna be even more
16.
important
I
than
think that's how it's
usual to keep
pronounced.
that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Although it is a good game, I've just been
Set, now
playing
the pitch.
15 a little bit more.
Here's his splitter that's taken for
Because they got a
ball,
new batting
1-1.
view on there, the fisheye as they call it. I mean, in my opinion, it's all right. Not as good as the other one from 15. And they got this thing called Showtime,
1-1.
where you can like slow down the hitting.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. Casilla for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire
Okay, well,
was right
broke
there
up
to
the
make
double
call.
play.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always
All right, up
gonna be
1-0.
a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
First offering on the way. Good
Okay.
zip to the fastball there by Nolasco.
No, I should have swung.
0-1.
All right.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Ah,
And
bad
this is going to
swing.
be a foul ball.
Catch it. It's a two-seamer outside.
Pitch on the
All
way.
right.
The
Oh,
other way, and he got a lot
might.
of it out to deep left.
might.
And
No,
he
he
will
caught it.
get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Oh well. Now I got a chance for some defense at third base.
Dominic Crum will make his way
Dominic
towards the
Crum?
box to lead off the fifth. Now here's the pitch.
Some people don't like playing the hot corner that much.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Because I said I was playing shortstop and Elvis Andrews was DH, and I didn't think that was a good idea. So they moved Rex Hughesby to second base. Put Jordan Pacheco at DH, I think, or somebody. Didn't really look at the lineup that much.
Look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out, inning over.
Good double play right there. Coming up with Martin at third base. Chance to drive him in. Make it 2-0.
He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Let's see if I can.
Pause, now the pitch.
Inside.
Here with the first pitch fastball.
Tight as well.
1-0.
Good eye. Maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Here's the 1-0. And
all right.
That's swung on and fouled straight back.
Rangers, Rangers, as the crowd is chanting.
Ready now on 1-1. And
okay.
blowing inside as he just about got him there.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
All right, go.
There as this ball's hammered out to deep
go ball.
Right field.
Go.
And
yes.
Goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run.
So a 2-run home run. Is that my 19th home run?
19th home run.
Yes, I was right.
And the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Sometimes, as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is,
not quite a no-doubter, but still, it's a good home run. That was a good 7 rows back, I think.
Didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets
defense.
a long, long way.
No outs. Alexi Casilla. This guy's a pretty fast runner.
So representing the tying run.
We'll see.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base,
oh no!
Things get a whole lot more interesting.
No chance.
He has some trouble with it.
You can see
I had to be quick because I said Casilla's a fast runner.
This is nothing more than just
so now bases are loaded with no outs, and here comes the manager. Bringing in somebody, so Holland will either get the win or no decision. He can't get the loss.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now.
I think it's Doug Brokaw is the manager of the Rangers now.
That's going to do it for Derek Holland.
Nice tip of the hat to the crowd.
He stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course,
and it's Joaquin Soria. He's now in the Royals right now. Decided to turn to them.
Will be summoned into the
well, it's 3-2 now. So let's see if can maybe get another run. I thought the same pitcher was in there.
Will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run.
Oh, here's another. Hit pretty deep. No, I don't think that's going to go. It's not deep enough.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Let's see if we can still get the win. Yes, we did. 3-2.
Here, so
and I'm named the player of the game. All right.
Player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Okay, let's move on to the next game. I know I've not been really making any videos that much lately with the MLB, the show stuff I've been doing, and I'll tell you the reason why. Well, on Friday recently, I just went, believe me or not, for the first time ever, I went on a date with a woman. I mean, it's hard to believe that I am telling you that right now, and I'm telling you that I've never really been on one. I mean, it's been hard to find somebody and stuff. I found her on Facebook, believe it or not, and she's from the Maryland area. She's only like 5 miles away from me. I messaged her. Well, I sent her a friend request because I thought she looked pretty cute. And she wound up accepting, but then after that she rejected it, or removed me, and private messaged me and said, "Do I know you?" And I said, "No, but I like to meet new people." Because I usually do. I like to communicate with new people. So she asked like how old I am and stuff, and I told her, and she told me her age and stuff, and she's again very close in the Maryland area. She's only like 5 miles apart. So she wanted to meet up with me like on the 29th of April. But I told her I had plans to go to an Oriole game that day if if that's still like on if that still is on tact or whatever. So um she wasn't really happy with the fact though that we couldn't do that day because she thought that I didn't want to see her, but I said I do want to see you. I'd like to meet you. And we also saw each other on Skype as well because I have a Skype account. I told her she had one. She said she didn't, but she created one. So she also told me that she wanted to hang out on the 22nd, and I said, okay, that's fine with me. I can do that. I also had a lunch date as well with a family friend. They used to babysit my mom and sister, or mom and aunt, I'm sorry, back in the day. So we got together to see her because she was in town for her mother. So we saw her, then our date happened around 6:30. We just met each other at the mall pretty much. I know I'm going on about this, but I'm just letting you know why. I haven't been making that much videos. So we went on this date to the mall, White Marsh Mall in the Maryland area. It's a pretty nice mall, but she wanted to go to Towson Mall, which is where she's at in the Maryland area. And I told her I'm really not comfortable with that mall. So we just pretty much decided to go to White Marsh, which I was glad she did because I'm more comfortable with that one, because the other one's just got a lot of is a rough area and stuff, and just is crazy sometimes. But it's got some nice shops and stuff. So we pretty much went to the mall and we met up. Um, we handshake though, even though I said to her I don't really like to handshake women that much if I meet them. I usually like to hug them, but I'll handshake men though. So I met up with her about 6:40 or so at the mall, checked myself in on Facebook, and was like, well, here we go. And she also texted me and let me know she was there. And again, like I said, we handshaked, and we had Buffalo Wild Wings, which is pretty good. I had a buffalo chicken wrap, she had a salad, and she also had two friends with her as well, boyfriend and girlfriend as well, named Mandy and Phil. They were nice people as well. We mostly talked about Facebook and stuff as we were telling like how we met each other and all that. And we also, um, well, she wasn't really talking to me that much or looking at me because she admitted to me that she was nervous about meeting me. But I told her as well that I was nervous too. Because I said I'd never been on a date with a woman, never done that kind of thing. I've been like on a little get together with my cousin and his girlfriend when I went to an Oriole game with them, and that's pretty much it. So, again, we had our dinner, which is good. I paid for our dinner as well, and they paid for their dinner. We did by separate checks, and we walked around the mall pretty much, and we also held hands. Well, she asked me if I wanted to hold her hand. I said, "Do you want me to?" And she said yes. So we did, and we just looked at some of the stuff pretty much in there, just looked around, and that was really it. We sat down and talked a little bit, like they were telling like how they don't like clowns. Yeah. Then we got out to the parking lot as we had to get going as the mall was like getting ready to close, and we just talked pretty much. And we got a picture of us together as well. It's on my Facebook as well. Even though if you want to like send me a friend request, you have to like maybe like send me a message on YouTube or something, or anyway if you want to. So but it was a great date. I mean, it really was. I got to spend time with her and her friends. I mean, we laughed and smiled, but it definitely was a great time. It really was. I mean, she really likes me, and I like her too as well. All right, so that's pretty much just why I haven't been doing that much. All right, so let me just fix my stats a little bit. Okay, This is like my equipment that I have. Got Under Armour gloves and I got Franklin gloves. I usually like the Franklin ones, but I decided to switch to the Under Armour ones. And got a Wilson glove. Just like has a better feel than the Wilson one does. And I got Under Armour shoes or cleats. Also got Nike and these Mizon or something. If I mispronounced that, I apologize about that. And I'm currently using a Louisville Slugger bat. It has like more power and stuff and all that. Just to show you some things. Like I said, I did try to do like a trade. It didn't work, and I also did my position change. They said they gave me a shot at third base. It's working out pretty well. There's our pitching rotation. Yep. And the lineup. We've only got like a few players on there and stuff. We got like more pitchers. There's some Profar on the DL and a couple others as well. Just Steven Santana and Oliver Urbina. Let's look and see if there's any on the Orioles. Well, nobody really I know. The Red Sox, Mike Napoli is on there with a shoulder pull. Bart Teixeira, CC Sabathia, big names mentioned on the Yankees list. Just looking like see who's injured. Matt Belisle and Desmond Jennings. Let's take a look at some more stuff. Let's take a look at some awards maybe. Well, actually that's let's move on. Well, there's like me from the voting and stuff, even though I was at shortstop. And Jose Reyes was like up there. Manny Machado there as well as on the list. Let's maybe take a look at some other statistics. Currently, I'm leading. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Prince Fielder's leading with 126 hits, and I got 124. 27 doubles for me, 5 triples, though. I'm tied with Jordan Schaefer, and for home runs, Prince Fielder as well as leading. I'm trying to look for, like the league leader things, if it, like, shows that. Like that around the league thing, if I could find it. And I don't know exactly where it is. I don't want the player comparison. Let me see. There's the MLB records. Now, as you see right there, where it says San Francisco Giants, 73 home runs, and we all know who that person is they don't want to mention his name. That would be Barry Bonds. Hits, Ichiro 262 in 2004. Ricky Henderson with the highest number of stolen bases with 130 in 1982. Runs batted in, Hack Wilson with 191 way back in 1930 and runs. Billy Hamilton with 192 in 1894. For wins, Nolan Ryan, or for the pitching, single season pitching records, Nolan Ryan on top with 383. That was set back in 1973 when he was an Angel. For wins, Old Hoss Charles Radbourn of the Orioles at that time with 59 wins in 1884. That's a record that may never be broken. And saves Francisco Rodriguez, or K-Rod, who pitches for the Brewers, I think now. Well, he's actually with the Tigers, though, but in this game I think he's a Brewer, but I don't know exactly. 62 in 2008. And for the rest of them, career batting records, of course, Barry Bonds at 762, and hits as well. Another person I would have mentioned, that's Pete Rose, 4,256 hits. Ricky Henderson for stolen bases in 2003, set with the Dodgers, 1,406. Runs batted in, Hank Aaron with the Brewers, 1976, 2,297. Ricky Henderson with runs, 2,296, or 95, excuse me, 2003. And the longest hitting streak, Joe DiMaggio with the Yankees in 1941, 56 games. Here's the career pitching records. Nolan Ryan, 5,714 strikeouts, the most strikeouts ever. Cy Young, 511 wins. Mariano Rivera, 652 saves. And Eric Gagne with the longest save streak, 884. Way back in 2004, and that's it for that. This might help. Well, Mike Trout there in the leading with batting average, 328. Then David Freese and J.B. Shuck. I'm nowhere to be seen on any of the lists, just I'm in 10th, though, with 320. And then we have at bats and runs. I should be there with hits and RBIs. Excuse me. Well, I'm way down there in 15th, surprisingly. We got doubles and triples. I have 5 up there. We're ranked first, and the Orioles are second. And we got our home runs, Tampa Bay Rays. That's like the achievements. I'm just looking at some things, and then maybe it's this thing, leaderboard. Oh no, that's online stuff. Oops. My stats, like against teams and stuff. I've been playing since 2014 on there because I said about, like, you know, I was originally with the Astros and I got traded to the Rangers. Made the All-Star team as a starter, achieve All-Star stats or status. So I don't know where exactly the thing is for around the league thing. Well, anyway, let's move on. It's Yu Darvish against Phil Hughes. I know I've been going on and stuff, but I'm sure nobody minds. I hope like everybody's been enjoying their day as well. Do some batting practice a little bit. I know I didn't swing at that one. It's alright. Don't really want to swing and miss that one. The ballpark in Arlington. Good stadium. I know there's another stadium where the Rangers used to play at back in the day. I don't really remember it. Let's play ball.
And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Number 29.
7 for 14 my last 4 games. It's pretty good.
Scorching hot these past few games. Now the first pitch.
Okay, outside.
Ball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this
Late
portion
swing.
of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose it. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another
This
close
be
game like that here.
into the gap, but I think he's going to get under it.
And
Yeah,
this
he's
is
got it.
hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Okay, runners on first and third with nobody out. Here's
Number
a chance.
29 will
Up
dig
1 to
in.
nothing.
0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming now.
Too
from
high.
Hughes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's the 1-0.
Oh,
Hit
nice
hard
one.
Back up the middle.
Okay.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Take an RBI.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The next pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Belted out, but Beltre's not up.
He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
1-1 on the way from Hughes.
Okay.
He takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Okay,
Right
2-2.
on the corner, 2-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Hughes ready with the 2-2. And he just manages
All right,
to stay
foul.
alive here as he fights this one foul. First and second here with nobody out. comes a 2-2. And this ball
That's
is
foul.
also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Now Chu will lay off ball 4 here, and he's going to reach. Jurickson Profar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply
Just
on the
foul.
ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sets the 2-2 pitch.
Oh, there's a
Ball
good
hit
one.
well to the
No,
right
just
side,
foul.
but this will get into the crowd.
That would look good to me.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing.
Oh,
and
he
a
foul
tip
tipped it.
Held on to behind the plate, and they're lucky
right.
he did, as that's an important out, number 1. Jordan Pacheco will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
And a quick check of the pitch count here. That's 53 now through only 3 1/3.
Hey, double up, let's go. Hey, roll me up, let's go. Roll me up. Here we go, guys.
The 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. He's not trusting his stuff.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
All right.
Take sign? That would be a take sign.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he'll just make him
Okay,
throw one
strike.
over here. 3-1.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Jan Gomes will stand in. He
Two
grounded out his
catchers
first time.
in the lineup, Jan Gomes and
Now
Jordan
the first
Pacheco.
pitch.
I think Pacheco's
And
a
the first
catcher.
pitch misses high here. Perhaps
Pretty
trying to get him
sure
to
he
pop
is.
something up. It's 1-0. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Here's a 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here comes a 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Deep breath. Now the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the
All right.
dirt for a ball.
Counts full.
Nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Swing and a liner to
All right.
second. And that's in there. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And they'll
Good hit.
hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up. And
That
they
pitch and
remain
change
loaded
already.
here with still only 1 gone. Out of the Minnesota dugout now is skipper Ron Gardenhire. And it looks like
That
that's
is definitely
gonna go
not
for
Ron
Phil
Gardenhire.
Hughes. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jorge De La Rosa is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Number 29 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch.
That's too high.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
Now batting from the right side because the left-handed pitcher in. See how I can do in this one.
The 1-0 pitch. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Presley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
6-1. Bottom of the 7th.
Number 29
Another lefty
will
in.
stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Now here's the first pitch. Too low.
Okay.
1-0. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. He's set. Now the pitch.
Way too high.
Not close. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going
Okay.
good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is
Okay, there's a good hit.
The hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the score line he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Hey, let it fly.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like
I
this.
got it. You got it.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And,
You got to call
you'll
it.
see that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Let's go now. Let's
Here's
go.
Jurickson Profar as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pause, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
He's ready now. The pitch in the air to straightaway center field.
And that'll end that inning.
Threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Let's see. Okay, another chance. 8-1.
Number 29.
First and
See what
second,
he can
2
do
outs.
Here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, I
And
shouldn't have
this is going
swung.
to be a foul ball.
Definitely shouldn't have done that. My bad.
Comes set, now the pitch. And
All right.
fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it.
Tough one.
Looks like this is
It's out
going
of
to be
play.
one of those times.
Here's the 1-2. Now
There's a
hard hit
good one.
ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit around third, and
That
being
scores
waved on
another
home.
run.
And the runner is in from second.
9-1.
Now some action action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch to him.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That look says
What a
it
name,
all
huh?
in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter into the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Just looking at some stuff on Facebook.
3 runs already home here.
All right. 2-1.
A 2-1 offering. In there,
Strike.
2-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. On second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
See if we get the win.
We
Well, there's
played
a homer.
8 full. It's the Rangers.
Yeah, we got it. 9-2.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this
Okay,
one without
so that's a
everybody.
win
I'd
for
say
us.
this man most
And
deserves to be our top player.
that is also going to be a wrap-up for this game. I hope you all enjoyed this Road to the Show. Like, comment, subscribe as always. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You all take care. Thanks for watching.